Why? 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 I feel so lost. I don't know what to freaking do anymore. I'm losing my mind. We all know that we've all been going through a tough time. Now with COVID-19 and then with the whole movement control order all around the world, we are all going through, different types of pain, our individual challenges. Now, whether you are living on your own, right, or whether you have a family, or whether you're living with family, we're all gonna go through all kinds of challenges, and we've heard of a lot of pain, we've heard a lot of challenges out there. That's life, right? Life goes on. Individually now, for those of us who are in real estate, what can we do, right, to keep moving forward, to recover after this whole thing, right? After, let's say, the MCO, and after in Malaysia, the CMCO, right, the Conditional Movement Control Order. After this, what can we do to recover and to thrive post MCO, post COVID-19? So, as we get into it today, right now, quick updates. Now, if you have not heard in the market, if you've not read in the news, everything is changing. I'm pretty sure you've heard that term many times already, right? The new normal, right? The new normal. And of course, a lot of us are probably still struggling in the sense like, okay, what is this new normal? What am I supposed to do, right? How? There are probably some people still panicking, but at the same time, there are also people who've already started work, right? They've already started work. They already moved on, they're doing their own thing now. But when it comes to us specifically in real estate, now we're gonna share some very important tips, right? Our observations, our study of markets around Asia and around the world as to what a real estate agent can do, right, to adapt and thrive. So the first thing that we must first do, the one thing that is constant in life, is change. That's right, it's change, right? And with a great crisis comes great change. Regardless, even before this whole thing, we were already changing. There is no new normal. There is no new normal. This is normal. Why? Because we're changing again. It's just on a different scale. The thing is now, we need to be open. We need to be open to try new things, to change up the way we do it, right? We need to be able to let go, right, of what we thought used to work and now adapt to the way things are being done now. So we got a few things to share with you, right? 4 specific things. The very first thing has got to do with your video appointments, right? Video calls, conference calls. Now, typically, previously, you would have not heard of it, right? Furthermore, you talk to your customers, you probably think like, nah, I just want to go see the property, right? Nah, it's gonna fall through. Just let me go, just see the property, right? But now, you see now, with everything that is happening right now, right? There is no vaccine still. We still have to practice social distancing. And I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this, you already have met people, your clients, who are still afraid to come out, right? They don't want to come out. Why? In fear of potentially contracting the virus and spreading it to people within their families, right? The elderly, for example, right? I've heard of that many times before already, right? So the thing is, what can we do about it? Why this is so important, right? It's just a matter of how we communicate with our potential clients. Fundamentally, when it comes to sales, it is still the same thing. The outcome is really still about building trust. You still need to be able to build trust, and only when you have trust will this person consider to even buy from you. Now, whether it's buy or whether it's to get an exclusive listing, it all comes down to trust. We need to be able to see the process now. Trust is an outcome. Previously, we used to do face-to-face. We used to meet face-to-face in order to build that trust. But now that this is completely like out the window, right? What other channels can we leverage on in order to build that trust, right? So this is what it is right now. The change that is happening is how we communicate, how we build trust with our potential customers and customers alike. And the first thing that we're introducing you today is basically video appointments. So that's going to be a very big thing as you get into it, right? Now, the second thing that comes with that has got to do with social media. A lot of people now They've gotten in social media that you can see now these days, a lot of people are posting content. It's especially important for those of you who are watching right now to really get into it if you're not already in it. How are people supposed to be able to find you? How would people look for property now? Previously, they were able to drive around, go into these different sales galleries, walk in, right? They didn't necessarily have to go through the web. But today, that's exactly what they're gonna do because it's too risky to go out there. So the thing is now is, can they find you online? And to create a little, urgency here, I'm gonna share this one line with you, right? If they don't find you now, if they can't find you now, they're likely to not be able to find you later on. This is a perfect time to get into social media. So you need to start stepping up your game, right? And make sure you build that presence. To give you a bit of an idea now, like what channels, you're probably thinking, like what channel? Facebook, Instagram. Did you know in China, they're starting to sell real estate through TikTok? That's right, TikTok. TikTok now is fast growing, right? And a lot of young people are getting onto it. And guess what? The young people are our future buyers. So if you want to stay in the game, you need to start looking at these platforms. Got it? So that's basically the second thing when it comes to social media. But now the third thing now is adaptation, right? We're talking about adaptation now. I'm sure a lot of you in real estate have figured out as well, have noticed your agencies, your principals have probably asked you to do this. You need to follow a specific set of procedures when you do your viewings, when you take people to see different properties. Now all this is absolutely critical now, right? Now, I'm saying this now to stick to it and just adapt, right? But that doesn't mean it's gonna be forever, right? So take consolation in that. Right? I know some of you are probably thinking like, oh my god, it's such a pain. Even some building management committees will not even let me view the property. What a pain, right? Adapt with it, right? Adapt with it. If you can't change it, accept it, move on. If you can't change it, never not accept it, because that's how you get stuck. So that's basically the three things now. The fourth thing now, actually I touched on it in the beginning already. It's got to do with your mindset. It's about being open to change, right? And knowing how to adapt quickly, but at the same time too, right? Know how to change your goal. Your goalpost has shifted, right? The goals that you had, it's gone now, right? Relook into it. Relook into what you need these days. Reprioritize. And ladies and gentlemen, team, that is exactly how you're gonna be able to stay ahead in real estate, keeping it nice, short and simple, but that's what it is. Everybody, if you'd like to know more a little bit, by the way, again, we have more information at Pure, do come and check us out, right? And if you do find these videos very, very, beneficial, do leave us a Google review. We would highly appreciate it. Anyways, so everybody, that's it for today. This is Coach Alex signing out. Make sure everybody, I like to say this these days, stay ahead. See you soon.